Greetings, land of YouTube. What we have here is the month of April Bitcoin chart. This is a great example of market sentiment, greed, and fear index. I'll put the link to this site down in the description. I apologize for them for these massive advertisements they got on here. I think everyone can see that ad. But anyways, what we have here is a little index of market sentiment. Last month 74, last week 73, yesterday 27, right now 50. This could probably use a little update. It says 17 hours. They're going to update. Ooh, we have Bitcoin about to break through 55,000 on video here. That's nice. Nice. Anyways, you can see how this works, right? Up here, I don't like the word greedy. I suppose it's not a bad word to use, but so we'll use it. But this is where everyone's buying, right? When it's green and this, reading up to an all-time high in Bitcoin here, right? That's where everyone's not. I shouldn't say everyone, but that's how these markets work, right? People think green is when you're supposed to be buying. Everything's great, buy, and then down here they see red and they sell, right? It's just over and over. So it's built into all of us, I'm pretty sure. To when things are bad, you should sell, but that's that's the exact opposite what you should do. When things are bad, that's where you should be buying, right? So you can clearly see the times on here when you should be buying, right? This is probably a pretty good spot here too. Right? See how that's working? That's where panic selling is taking place. I mean, there's more to the story. There's FUD stories, and people try to mess with your mind and to try to create panic selling and fear selling. But you can clearly see these places where panic selling is taking place. What should you really be doing? That's where you should be buying, right? And where the greed buying is taking place, that's probably where you should just be chilling out and staying on the sidelines, right? I really don't want to talk about people getting into leverage trading and stuff. I just basically want to focus on investing. But that's how this works, right? People want to invest their money up here because they hear Bitcoin's great and wonderful, right? So they'll invest their money. And so, this is like, 60,000. I guarantee you there's a ton of people out there that start putting their money in here, right? 60,000. And they see it. They see these stories create, and the stories create these dumps like this, and they're basically artificial dumps. But that's how it works, right? There's people out there that want you to be scared. They want to do this, and it works. And it works really good. So these people that were buying in over here, now they're over here and they're watching the market dump, and they're just selling. This isn't all panic. A lot of this is liquidations as well. Greedy traders getting washed out. But a lot of this is panic selling, man. The majority of it is panic selling, and so they're panic selling down here. Down here, look where they're panic selling. Here, they're panic selling here. They're panic selling here, right? What should they be doing? That's how the markets work. If you can flip flop that thinking, you'll be really successful. Buy when your brain tells you to panic sell. That's generally where you're going to want to buy, right? And when your brain tells you to get greedy and put all your money in, that's basically where you want to just don't do anything. You just want to just chill out, man, and don't do nothing, right? I mean, you can buy a little bit, if you believe in it, you can buy. It's not a bad thing. But if you buy up here, there's nothing wrong with buying up here, right? But if you buy up here, don't sell it for a loss down here. Bitcoin's in a bull run, and it's going to probably be August to September at the earliest before we need to worry about a cycle top, right? This is 2017 here. I don't think 2021 is going to resemble this. I think 2021 will probably be a lot more gradual and up and down. But what we're experiencing right now is these little guys, right? This is where people are freaking out and selling for huge losses. See this? These three little spots here. If my line would quit drawing, okay. Those three little spots are. Watch how small this gets, by the way, as I go to the right. Watch this. See the whole thing just shrunk down to a little molehill. But those three little spots are basically this, right? This, 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 right? Those little three spots I circled back there. These little three guys are basically these four little guys right here. There's probably more in here. I think there's like 7 or 8 in here, but they're so small now you can't even see them, right? So in 4 years, see how small this is. This is we're probably going to grow probably about 4 times, give or take, in size. Right now we're at 55,000. We'll probably get up to 220,000. Who knows for sure? But 4 years from this 220,000, we'll probably be flirting with 1,000,000, right? So you can see this is just looking like a tiny little blip. This giant thing, we're only seeing about a quarter of how big it's going to get, but it's going to look like a tiny little blip, right? And when this looks like a tiny little blip, this is going to be almost invisible. So, right, 4 years over here somewhere, right, be up in $1,000,000 or something, right? Who knows for sure what's going to happen, but in theory. Okay, let's not get off the subject. So you can see this is April Bitcoin chart. It looks just like the Bitcoin chart almost. See, greedy, greedy, greedy. Sell. The market's terrified. Sell, but no, that's where you're supposed to buy. See what's happening. It's coming straight back up. Why measure fear and greed? Crypto market behavior is very emotional. People tend to get greedy when the market is rising, which results in FOMO, which means fear of missing out. Also, people often sell their coins in irrational reaction of seeing red numbers. Extremely true. With our fear and greed index, we try to save you from your own emotional overreactions. There are 2 simple assumptions. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a buying opportunity. When investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. If you're new to this subject, this is probably just the best thing you can learn. Once you realize what's really going on, you can become a successful investor. So this little greed and fear index they have here, 0 to 100 means extreme fear, or 0 means extreme fear, while 100 means extreme greed. They have all these different things: volatility, momentum, social media, surveys, dominance, chance. So when you should be getting worried that a dump is coming is when you see these greedy numbers, right? 74 and 73 is not that bad. There's an extreme greed when we get down here into the 80s and 90s. That's when you should be getting worried. The correction's coming in Bitcoin over the next 6 months. If we come into a bear market in Bitcoin later this year or next year, this won't exactly hold true then. But for now, and during this strong bull run we're on, this is very, very true stuff. So when you see 27 fear or even lower, extreme fear, that's a wonderful sign of buying. 50 neutral is obviously kind of in between. But anyways, if you're new to the subject, which I have a feeling lots of my subscribers might be, the sooner you can inverse flip-flop your thinking, the quicker you will see what these markets are really doing, right? So this is the month of April. Right here, from left to right. Massive panic selling. Nope, that's not what you should be doing. This dump probably should have never happened, right? But it did. It's obvious once you get to hang, once you get some experience. It's obvious what's going on. But anyways, massive panic selling going on here. What should you be doing here? Selling? No, you should be buying. You should be buying all through here, right? But anyways, it's very true on YouTube. You can see it happening, even with highly skilled, highly experienced YouTubers. You can see it happen through through here. They're all gung ho videos talking about amazing things, and then down here, even as experienced as they are, it starts to become doom and gloom. And as soon as that happens, what happens? We go up, right? So what happens over here when everyone's being greedy, right? Greedy, 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 just wonderful stuff. Oh, it's so wonderful. Oh, look how wonderful it is. It's just green after green. Oh, it's wonderful. What's going to happen? Dump. Oh, it's fierce. On the bottom, the skull's the skull. The sky's falling. Oh no, what's going on? Pump, right? That's how that's working, right? Over and over and over and over again. That's how it works. That's how these markets work, right? That's how they take people's money. So in cryptocurrency, it's even worse with people trying to scare you. Some of those people are doing this on purpose. Some people want this to happen. Some people make tons of money manipulating your mind, right? Literally lying to you and deceiving you, right? You always got to think, man. Bitcoin's extremely strong, extremely healthy. After this double dipper correction, right? Basically, is what this was. All these indicators down here have reset. It's extremely healthy. Whether we pump up to an all-time high or we just kind of pump a little and come back down and kind of go sideways for a month or two, who knows? But don't be scared, man. There's nothing wrong with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's awesomeness. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thanks for watching.